As everyone know, my name is Tami Jackson, and I am the master trainer for Stable Dial Unofficial. Just want to say that, but it's what I do. So I want to make sure I made that clear. Also, community enthusiast, community lover, community advocate. You know, all that concerning the community is all what I'm about. And so tonight we're going to talk about some things because we just need to get some understanding. Just want to let you know right now that any feelings that people may have about what has been going on and the announcements that has come up, it's all good. And everybody has a right to feel the way they want to feel. And they have a right to, you know, just express it in the way they want to express it as well. But I'm going to let you know that any type of adverse or negative expression is not going to be done here. You do still have the right to be expressive if you want to, but any negative expression is not going to be done here. Okay, if you want to do it, you have a right, but you're not going to do it here. All right, because that's just too much for me. You know, it's just too much for me to handle. It's too much for me to deal with. I know that it's out there. I know how you feel, and I empathize with you. But if you need to express negativity and bring everybody in the house down because you want to have a pity party, then you have to go somewhere in your own corner and do it. You're not going to be able to do it here in our corner tonight. All right. But I do feel for you, and I still love you no matter what. Because again, everybody has a right to feel the way they want to feel. Everybody has a right to, you know, feel about, you know, how things are affecting them. That's all legitimate. Okay. But we're not going to have any rude and crude trolls in the chat. And if anything happens, as far as that's concerned, then my co-hosts already know what to do. You know, they're going to remove the culprit, and then if necessary, shut the chat down. So all this is just prefacing you to let you know how tonight is going to roll. All right. So just to let you know, because I want to have a good call. I want everybody to leave here feeling good in the end. Yeah, we have some really things that's going on in the community that we're not happy about. But, you know, business things happen and decisions have to be made according to businesses so that we can keep going down the line. You know, we are still in a space that's very, very blessed. We have a lot of wonderful things that's ahead of us that, you know, I want us to get to. And like I said, we have a right to have a reaction to information that's being brought to us. We do. We have a right. We have a right to all of that. And I think it's justified. By no means is justified. But things are what they are, and sometimes things are just out of our control. If we want to, as decisions are being made for the good, sometimes it doesn't feel good making the best decision. Okay, sometimes the best decision just doesn't feel good. All right, can you guys hear me? Okay, I'm hearing some people say they can't hear me. Co-host, am I coming through loud and clear? Okay,
yeah,
Adriana says
fine,
yes.
Tami.
Okay, all of my co-hosts are saying yes, they can hear me. So you guys got something else going on your end that you can't hear me, maybe make some tweak to your technology so that you can hear me. I do have my headset on because I'm in an open space, and I just wanted to put the headset on so that I can, you know, make sure that I can come through clearly. So awesome, everybody can hear me loud and clear. Yes, I'm getting that all in there. All right, so yeah, so again, we have some things that has just been happening in the community that we know we wish that we had a better outcome for it all, but we have to deal with the outcome that is delivered and be able to get past it. But the beautiful thing is that we have so many other wonderful things that's happening in our midst, and I want to go ahead and take the time that's needed to address the elephant in the room. Okay, we're going to always address the elephant in the room because we need to do that. You know, I'm not one that wants to kind of avoid the elephant in the room or trying to act like the elephant is not in the room, because we know the elephant is in the room. So we're going to talk about the big thing, okay? But then we're going to also talk about the little baby elephants that's all around us, the little cute things, right? We're talking about the cute things, the cute elephants in the room, right? So thanks everyone for all the congratulatory messages that I'm seeing coming forth here in the chat. Yes, I hit Sheba today, actually yesterday, and I just want to thank, you know, everyone in the community for helping make it happen. It's not something that I do alone. You know, whenever you achieve anything, it's never, ever, ever done alone. So I just want to thank everybody for, you know, for all of that. And just let everybody know also that my ranking up to Sheba is achievable by everyone. Okay, it's achievable by everyone. And as we continue to go forth with WAS and understand how everything, I'll close that out. As we continue to go forth with WAS and understand everything, you know, I want you guys all to know that these rankings, you know, we're going to be seeing a whole bunch of them. We're going to be seeing a whole bunch of them. All right. If you are not in the Stable Down Legacy group, the Stable Down Legacy Leaders group, I need you to get in there. All right. So co-host, I'm going to pop this link in the appropriate spot. You know where to go to get it so that we can pop it there in the chat for everyone. Thank you, Miss Annie. I appreciate you. Love you, Annie. But I know I need for people to populate this group because, you know, it's stuff that goes on in there. But once the dust settles on the elephant in the room and we're able to really put some emphasis on the things that's going to really bring us to levels of success, that room is going to be really on and popping. Okay, it's going to be on and popping because what we're going to do there is make sure that everyone has what they need to have so we can all reach Sheba and above, you know, Sheba and beyond, you know. So the link to join the Telegram group, Stable Down Legacy Leaders Telegram group, our co-host is going to pop that in the chat. So please go ahead and take a look at that, join that group if you haven't done so already, so you could make sure you stay up to date on things. Excuse me. I'm still looking for leaders, you know, anything that I can do to help everyone. I know there's thousands of people that are in this community, thousands of people in this community. And anything that I can do to help anyone, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm not team favoritism kind of person. I'm like, whoever you're under, it doesn't even matter to me. Whoever you're under, anything that I can do to help anybody achieve their next level or whatever your goal is or whatever your dream is, you know, that's what I'm here for, to help in any way that I can with that. I don't have all the resources. I don't have all the answers, but anything that I do have, you're privy to it. Okay. Any guidance that I can give, you're privy to it. Okay. But I also need your patience as I'm helping because I get so many messages. I get a lot of messages. Okay, so all I need you to do if you're reaching out to me is to just be patient as I, you know, work toward getting to you. All right. But this is the reason why I'm saying to be in that group, because that way I can offer guidance to a whole bunch of you at one time. You know, it's a lot harder to try to offer guidance to individuals. You know, if I got 50 people, you know, pulling on me at one time, you know, I don't have the capacity to do that. You know, I'd like to be Superwoman, but I don't have those superpowers to be able to do that and to be able to, you know, help people, 50 million people at one time with 50 million things going on. So being in that group is going to be pivotal, and it's going to be even more and more pivotal as time goes on, because we want people to have what they need to succeed. Everybody's level of success that they're trying to get to is different. So whatever it means for you, we want to help you make that happen. All right. So I want to, you know, before we go any further, I want to bring a man in the room. He doesn't know that I'm getting ready to do this, but when he sees that I co-host him, he will know who I'm talking about. Okay. And I want this gentleman to come in. Yeah, I want this gentleman right here to just come on and say hello, because this man right here, he's a man after my own heart, you know, and he has a heart for the community just like I do, and all of you do, you know. But I was on a call that he gave last night, which was a timely call that people in the community needed to have at the moment. So I wanted to bring him in the room so that he can express your sentiments. Mr. Cal, How are you doing this
I
evening? I know I'm throwing you, you know what, the scripture says, be ye always ready, right?
Brown is ready. Yes, yes, yes. Um,
So come on, talk
I
to us. Say a few words for us, Mr. Carl, Mr.
I
Cal.
I I just came out from our family meeting, and I had to put on my status. The thing that I feared most just came upon me, and from that meeting to now, Tami, this is the only smile I've had since.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So guys, I'm
Wow.
saying that to say this. This is not. I did not even plan to be on this meeting because one, it slipped me, and two, I have an event coming up in Barbados, which is a VidilLOOK was event. So we had a 6:30 p.m. meeting planned and a 7:30 p.m. meeting planned. And one of my colleagues remind me just now, Tami meeting is on. So I just canceled the meetings and I sent this meeting link to every one of those folks that's supposed to be on those two meetings. And as I saw you co-host me, I just remembered that quote that you made yesterday, that he is going to put those desires in our heart. And I may not be able to express the depth of that statement, Tami. I may not be able to express it now, but I'm sure by the time we meet in person, I'll have the depth of that quote and what
Yes,
it
you
is
will.
doing for me at this point in
Mm,
time. And guys, I'm saying all of that to say this. You see, this environment that people like Tami is setting, you all don't, this is not just about money. It's not just about money. It's so much more than making a daily income. We have an opportunity to build not just a community of success people, but a family that binds together across the globe, doing extremely awesome things
mhm,
for each other, with each
mhm,
other, changing
mhm.
and transforming lives all across the globe. Tami is one of the few persons who I have crossed path with, and for the last 3 years, she remains humble, she remains caring, she remains genuine, and that is attributes that somebody like me, who are very particular when I choose to align myself with someone, that I would love to see in someone. So community, we have 500 plus on this call. We are in a good place in spite
Mhm,
of anything. Now hear this, right? We're going to lose some good people. We have
mhm,
already probably lost a few because I see some messages that I got. So we're going to have that. That do not be distracted. Don't let your focus, don't take tablets for other people's fever. You have to know why
mhm,
you are here. We all have to know why we are here. And once you begin to, and this is the kinds of messages that Tami sends. When she makes statements, it puts a why deep down in your heart. You may not know exactly at the beginning why you are here, and one day you may just pop in on a meeting and you may just hear one person say one thing, and boom, it click, and a fire is lit within you that changes your life for the rest of your life. This is where it can happen. Do not take medicine for other people's fever or
mhm,
sickness. Have your why. Make sure that you are clear with what it is you want. And if you are not sure, continue to pursue until it becomes crystal clear that this is the life that you want, this is your goals, and this is what you're going after. And then align yourself with credible and awesome people, just like Tami, who
mhm.
will guide you with integrity to a place where you feel better, more comfortable about yourself. Tami, I know you have the best interest at heart for this community. And I know that. I have no doubt about that at all. And I'm sure the people, and Tami made a statement yesterday. Tami, I'm not sure if you remember Denise. Denise is one of my colleagues here in the Caribbean. You're going to meet her in Barbados for sure. But we used to say, when we was in that other program, Tami is the hardest working person we are seeing on this business. She gives so much. I did not know that you did not hit V4 and V5 earlier. I only heard that yesterday, and that is how transparent Tami is. But the energy that Tami used to put into making sure we are well educated, Tami should have been a V7. Tami, you should have been a V7. This is my last statement, and this is why I appreciate Tami. She put a lot of information in what she do because she's educating a community. And this is why I appreciate this. I've understood that the cure to poverty is not money, it's education. So Tami, continue to educate us, continue to empower us, and the fruit of that is that our lives will all be elevated as we pursue. Much love, my friend. Much love, much love.
Wow. Thank you, Cal. Wow. Awesome, awesome, awesome words. Thank you so much, Cal, for sharing with us tonight and sharing from your heart. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is a man right here that just, he's a man after my own heart. He has a heart like I do, where he's really passionate about the community as well. So I'm just so grateful for him. I'm grateful for, the energy that he puts forth as well. I'm grateful for the fact that he kind of recognizes what it is that I bring and he absorbs it, for himself, and he brings it out to his people as well. So Cal, thank you so much for canceling your meeting to jump on with us tonight. Wow, that's really, really powerful. That's just speaking to my heart all by itself it is. So I appreciate you so much. Before we go on, ladies and gentlemen, I have someone else that I want to bring on that is also going to be very, very surprised that I'm doing this, and they're going to know who they are once I co-host them. But this person right here is a leader in the community, and I am learning so much more about this individual as time goes on, and I'm going to love them more and more and more. Another leader after my own heart, and I want to ask them as well to just come on and just give some words about what this whole community is all about. The same way Cal did, because this is about, it's about community. It's about, us helping one another achieve our goals in this industry, because this industry is so big and so vast, and we need to be able to stick together and stay together so that we can make sure that, we all get to where we're going, because we're going to get there. No matter what, we're going to get there. Every single one of us that wants to is going to get there. So I'd like to have Testify. Come on, Testify. If you could just make yourself available to us right here so that we could bring you in the room. I don't know if you're able to have your video on and come and say hello to us, but Testify, we've been sharing some leadership tasks over the past several months. I've known him before. He was always on my call, come on and say things, got a really huge community, and just hit Tron recently. And so I am going to allow Testify to come and say some words for us as well, because he is definitely somebody that, let me get this right. Okay, here we go. All right, here we are. Mr. Testify, hello. What's up, my brother?
Hi, Tami.
Love you, Testify.
First of all, thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, loud and clear.
Thank you so much, Tami. First of all, I would like to thank you so much and then congratulate you first. Congratulations for your Shiva rank. You well deserve it. You deserve it more than everyone. As Cal said, put a lot to the community, not now, way back. We're always proud of you. You do a lot for us. You're helping us a lot. You're educating us a lot all the time. And that's why we are here, because of your effort. So thank you so much. And I congratulate you. And yes, I'm so happy and excited, but always it's not about us, as we all know, it's about the people behind us. Always we are here about the people behind us. We try our best to help everyone. That's what we are here. That's what Tami is doing all the time. She's helping everyone. Doesn't matter who you're under with. But she is here helping, and we learn from that. We do the same way. We duplicate it. It's all duplication. So thank you, Tami. And then we are here to help everyone, make sure no one is left behind. We have a great opportunity. Someone who's listened to the community, someone who's always front of the people, someone's always with the transparency and open, not just giving us opportunity or system he's leaving behind, or just we don't know who they are. This opportunity is Tami. He's here with us, guys. I don't know, there is many leaders, they may have different opinion, but as myself, I never seen any founder or who is the chairman or CEO come to the people or front of the people, front of the community, and listen their feeling and trying to do his best, their best to make sure everyone is get what they need to get. So I'm so proud of Sam. Always thank you to Sam and Tami, all the leaders. We believe me, we are here for the whole community. Not about, I've never been about me, never will. Always about the people behind me, about my community. And I hit Tron. It's not me, it's my entire team. I have a good leaders, very amazing leaders, amazing community, all the Eritrean community, all the Ethiopian community. I'm so proud of always. There's the effort is always up for everyone. Always they are at the top, always. So I'm so proud of them. I hit the Tron because of them, not because of me. So I'm always proud of them. Thanks to them. I really appreciate it. And we'll keep doing it. We'll make history. We make sure on this project, Stable Down project, we will make history. We will make sure no one's left behind. We change so many people's life because of his families working with us hand to hand. He listened to us. He do what we want him to do. I never seen that before. That's the part we've been missing in every project we go. Whatever happens, and that's it, close down and move on. But now we still negotiate, we still do something for the community. So I'm so proud of Sam and so proud of you, Tami. Man, keep up. As Carl said, keep doing it, what you're doing. We're so proud of you and we learn from you and we duplicate you. So thank you so much, Tami. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Tesfai. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for being willing to just jump on and say a few words impromptu, just out of the blue, just coming on, him and Cal, people that I admire. And they're not the only ones. I have so many people that are here on with us tonight that I just admire so much. Tesfai just hit Tron yesterday. And like he said, it wasn't what got him. He wouldn't have been able to do that without the people that are behind him. And the same way with me, hitting Sheba rank, it happens because of people that are behind us. And the people that are behind us, we're looking to push them up and help them achieve the things that they want to achieve. And what this is all about, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want you to lose sight of this. Please, whatever you do, don't lose sight of the journey. Don't lose sight of where we're going and why we're going. Okay, we're embarking on an industry that is so big, that is so vast, and it's so new. Okay, it's still so new. And so we're going to hit the bumps in the road. We're going to hit the detours. We're going to hit the roadblocks. All those things are going to happen, but they all happen for a reason, just so that they can help elevate us and get us to the next level. Okay, anyone that you see that is successful has a journey that went along with it. You don't just wake up in the morning and you're successful. You don't just wake up in the morning and you have achieved, the things that you want to achieve in life. You have to chug along and get there. And there are lessons along the way. And these are all a part of our lessons. VidilLOOK, one of the lessons. Sam is very, very new to this industry of MLM and whole community thing. And you know what? He's having the time of his life in this community, but he is still learning about this whole community as well. He's still learning it. But as he's learning it, he's taking those lessons and he's saying, okay, well, let's just try it this way. Let's just try it that way. And so there are decisions that has to be made by him as a businessman in this community. So therefore, some of those decisions that are being made from a business perspective are not always what we as a community want to hear. It's not always what we like. You know, we all know from even growing up from our own families and our parents and the terms that they had, the decisions that they had to make. You know, I remember moving from one neighborhood to the next. You know, we had to make that move, but I didn't want to leave that neighborhood and leave all of my friends. I was devastated by that, but it was the best decision that my family had to make, that my parents had to make for my family. That's a very simplistic term, but you know what I'm talking about. It hits the same point that I'm trying to make. Sometimes decisions are made that we don't like, you know, but they're for our best interest and they're for the best interest of the household. It's for the best interest of the family. Okay, this is, we've all decided to hook up with Sam now. We're his family. This is his community, and he's doing what is best for the overall community. So I just hope that you guys all understand that, you know. So we now have Sam and Chavez in the room. I don't want to leave them waiting any longer to come and say a few words as well to us. And Sam, I'm going to add you to the spotlight here with me tonight, and so you can come on and say hello to the community. What's happening, Sam? How are you? How are you doing this evening? Sam is up in the middle of the night like me. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm really excited. Having seen so much in such a short space of time, and applying all the knowledge that I've been able to gain from other industries, just makes me realize that, you know, the next 495 days is going to be amazing, because, you know, once you have things figured out and you have the best advisors in the world, this shit's easy. And you know what? I'm looking at every single one of you guys. You guys are incredible. I can't believe that I'm going to bat for the best people in the world, right? Because you're not just going to be a part of some Bitcoin buying club. No, you're going to bring back the market. The whole industry, both the affiliate marketing space as well as the crypto space, will thank you for it. I will thank you for it. But you know what we'll also thank you for? The governments around the world. Because you guys will be paying the tax bills from all the winnings that the people in this stable DAO / we are all Satoshi family are going to be making. So let's not forget, the only things that are guaranteed in life are death and taxes. So we're going to make good money, we're going to pay our taxes, and the governments around the world will thank We Are All Satoshi for filling up their coffers so that they can look after the infrastructure that is required to keep the rest of society in those countries running. We're talking about a liquidity squeeze never before seen in the world. And it starts here. It starts with the simplest narrative of buying Bitcoin. And of course, the most potent model in the network marketing space, a binary tree. And of course, more importantly, the transparency that is on display brings the trust that we need to bring the rest of the world into this. I'm really excited about the next 495 days. And I'm looking forward to us reaching out to the far corners of this earth and touching so many lives as we bring them onto the right side of a global financial reset. What I'm talking about is inevitable. What we're doing is just making it come around sooner. Because when things come around sooner, we win big. We win very big. And at the end of the day, I'm here to help everyone win big, because that's how history is made. Not by just iterative innovation. No, it's by reinventing the capital markets so that doesn't matter how big we are in affiliate marketing in the past. Oh, you guys have not seen anything yet. Once we plug in this kind of fuel into traditional business structures, we will be taking the financial market by storm, and we will go mainstream. So you know, people are saying, oh, but you know, that's amazing how if we work hard and do this, do that, we'll be making tens of thousands of dollars a day. And I'm like, guys, too small. Tens of thousands of dollars a day would mean you need 3 lifetimes to become a billionaire. Billionaires don't get to billion-dollar status by making tens of thousands of dollars a day. Come on. When we're at the epicenter of collapsing the Fortune 500 companies that don't listen to us, that's when every single person here gets to billionaire status. So the takeover begins. Through hearts and minds, we will bind ourselves together. And then through the success of bringing back the market through Bitcoin, there will be nothing stopping us. The sky's the limit. I'm excited, Tami. I hope you are too.
I am extremely excited, Sam. And, you know, I think that what's really making me excited, you know, everybody knows that I'm here in the Dubai and in UAE. Everybody knows that I'm here. So it's no secret that I'm here. And my being here has been able to really see yet another side of you, yet another side of your objective, your ambitions, and the action that you're taking to make all this happen, and the resources that you have to make it happen, and the knowledge that you have to make it happen. You know, it's just been such a blessing to just be here in your world and in your environment. And I want to just be able to reiterate that back out to the public. You know, I said on Cal's call last night, you know, and Cal also mentioned, he said, you know, he talked about, you know, my dedication to the community, and, you know, and how I have always been here. And he's right. I have always been here, and I am very, very dedicated to the community. And I said on his call last night, you know, if people trust me because they have already seen that I've been here, they've already witnessed my dedication, they've already seen it all. They know me, they know my heart. So I said on his call last night, I said, if you want to trust Sam, but you're still not feeling the warm and fuzzies and feeling that you can at this point, I said, and I asked him, Sam, I said, trust me as you're continuing to journey along to trust Sam. If you don't have enough to go on right now to trust Sam, then trust me. Because I am here for the community. I am here to advocate for the community. That's why I am in Sam's presence, for the community. So with that being said, knowing what Sam has shared with me, the things that he has shown me, you know, the path that he's taking and the things that he's doing, of course, it's not for me to speak to, but trust me. Trust me. You know, I am, you know, I'm a woman of integrity. I've always been. I worked in corporate for over 30 years. Yeah, I know, I'm, you know, over 30 years, that's right. I worked in corporate for over 30 years, you know, and I've been around that, you know, executives, you know, and I conduct myself in that way. I recognize it. And being here in the UAE and being able to see stuff, you know, see business, you know, I'm also a businesswoman. I'm an entrepreneur, and I have been for over 25 years doing that. So I recognize this stuff. And what I bring to the community is the genuine, real Christian and integral person. And that is what I have been able to see in Sam's environment and be able to bring back to the community. I'm not going to come back here and tell you anything and fabricate what Sam has going on. I'm not going to fabricate it. I'm not going to come back here and say, oh yeah, rah, 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 let's go Sam, if Sam doesn't deserve that. If I don't really feel that this is what we're doing and that we should really be excited, I'm not going to come back excited if we shouldn't be. I'm excited because we should be excited. We should be excited. And as I've mentioned, there's things that went on and that's going on that we just can't help. You know, this is learning. You know, when you're driving down the road in the dark, you have the lines in the road that kind of help keep you on the side that you're supposed to be on, right? And then you have your headlights that you have on the road to kind of help guide you along. But you know what? You can only see what your headlights are showing you. Along that path that you're going down on that road, you don't really know what's ahead of you. You have to have faith and trust that the road is clear, you know, so we don't always know what's ahead of us. You can't see anything beyond the headlights. And sometimes you know, you're going to get to a place on that road where there's a roadblock. You couldn't see that. Your headlights didn't show you that until you came up on it. So that's a VidilLOOK thing. You know, we didn't know what was going to happen with that till we came up on it. But it's being dealt with, you know, and this is the first time that anything like this has been dealt with in this fashion. Out of all of the different opportunities that's crashed and burned in this industry, you know, none of them, I know all the ones that I've joined. I've been looking for entrepreneurship for 25 years and I've joined a whole bunch of MLMs, and $250,000, $300,000 later, yes, lost a lot of money on that journey. No one has said to me, Tami, I'm gonna buy back anything. They didn't even tell me they were gonna buy back the products that I couldn't sell, okay? How many products that I have in my garage from all these MLMs and different things that I've been trying out? Nobody ever said to me, Tami, I'll buy that back. No, nobody ever said that. So he's doing what he can. He is doing what is in his power. He don't have the power to do everything, but what is in his power to do, he is going to do that. So Sam, yes, I am excited, and I'm asking the community that really feels that they're still straddling on the fence as to whether they want to trust you or not, and don't know what side of the fence they want to fall on. All I want to say to you is get off the fence, because first of all, it's very dangerous up there, okay? Because if you just happen to slip, you know, and then you have one leg on both sides and you fall, that's going to hurt, all right? So get off the fence, okay? You're either going to be on the side with him, which is where I hope you are, and if you're thinking about going on the other side, then you make the decision and you go ahead and you do that, because everyone has a right to do what they need to do for themselves. But I want to admonish you to, you know, come on this side, you know, come on this side and just feel it out. Just see what's going on. You know, we had some hurts that we had in the past, and we're going to get past all that. Because I said to you before that, you know, I have a destination. I have a destination that I want to get to. And my destination that I have in my preview, it involves a community. And I gave the example last night in 2020 when everything was wonderful. Everybody was making money. They were leaving their jobs. They were buying homes and cars and fulfilling their dreams. That's where I'm going to get back to. That's the destination that I want. And that's the destination that I know we can get to. We're going to get back there. And this is the journey that we're on. You know, what Sam is trying to do is facilitate what is the inevitable. He wants to bring that to pass. And just think, when that does happen, just understand and know that you had a part in it. So the role that you play in the We Are All Satoshi, and when the market goes bull again, just know you had something to do with that. And just think that if you weren't here doing it, that it either would not have happened or wouldn't have happened in a timely manner. You are needed for this to happen. That's why this program is in place, because you are needed. You're going to benefit from it, and you're going to facilitate something that is going to change this whole industry. So just trust me, because even if I don't have it all right, and even if I don't have all the answers, or even if I get it wrong, because that's a possibility too. I don't know everything. I may get it wrong in terms of my assessments. In terms of my assessments and working with Sam, I may get it wrong. So I'm going to apologize up front if I get it wrong, because that's a possibility. I'm human just like you, you know, and I try to hear the voice of God so that I can make sure I get it right. But I miss it. I miss it a lot. And I may miss it sometime here. But what you can go on and what you can count on is that I'm going to always keep it real. I'm going to always be genuine. I'm going to always bring you the truth. I'm going to always say what's on my heart, and I'm going to say what's on my mind. Even if I'm saying something that Sam doesn't like, I'm going to say it anyway, because I'm here for the community. And I may say some things and do some things that for the community that he may say, Tami, why did you do that? I may be like, Sam, it was for the betterment of the community. This is what the community needed. This is what we're going to do. So I don't even know if Sam likes what I'm getting ready to do right now, but I'm getting ready to do it. And that is to bring Carl on, because Carl is going to talk about that spreadsheet. He is going to talk about why Sam had to make the decision to do what he did as far as VidilLOOK is concerned, why he had to shut beta down. I know people are like, you know, what about beta? What about beta? We're going to get to beta. I said on my little banner, we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about it. Okay. And we're going to talk about that. Okay. And Carl and Yvonne is here also to talk about that. And before I even bring them on, I just want to say hello to my little brother here, because we're going to tap into him in a minute. Where'd he go? Wait a minute.
Hey, how are you?
There you
Hey,
are. There you go. Here's my little brother right here. What's happening? Hi, Chavez.
yes. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I just want you to say a few words, and then I'm going to bring Carl on, and then I want you to stick around because we're going to go in that back office, and I know we're going to have some questions and things. So we're going to hit that as well, because we want to make sure that we focus the main part of our attention tonight on the thing that's going to drive us to where we're trying to get to, and that is to make sure that everyone gets to Shiba, they get to Tron, they get to Cardano, all the way up to Bitcoin. We want everybody to head for that. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. All right. So go ahead and say hi to everybody.
Exactly. Hello, everyone. And yeah, so I'm here for that only. I'll make sure that you all understand what's in the background, what's in the back end, and how do you manage your dashboard, how do you see your incomes, how do you withdraw them, and everything. So yeah, just waiting for you guys to give me a chance to answer all your questions. Be ready with your questions, be ready with your list. I'll be here till 0 questions.
Yay, thank you, Shabazz. All right, love you guys. Sam, if you're able to, you can stick around too. I know you like hanging out with people in the chat. They love you in there. They love having your attention. So we're going to go ahead and go and let Carl come on and say something. But thank you guys for being here tonight. Is that okay, Sam?
Yeah, just let me hang out.
Okay,
I got nothing better to do.
I can't think of anything better for you to do either than to be here with us.
Yeah.
All right. So
Carl jumps on, and you could just do all that right in the background. But I just want to add that more of you guys got to come see me, right? Because Tami might be really, really wrong. Okay, she only sees from her angle what is me, right? But look, the more of you guys come see me, and chat with me and get to know me, you guys will realize, look, that I'm just I'm just someone who really has been through a lot in my life, right? But in a very fun way. And what I mean by that is I take all the lessons in my life as important lessons to finally having experienced so much more than most people my age, being able to, at a young age, create a masterpiece. What that means is I need more of you guys to be visible to me physically, right? Because I'm able to learn more from you guys face to face. But more importantly, right? I just want to be in a position where you guys have absolute certainty that everything I'm doing is really just so that I can focus on creating a masterpiece with all of you guys. So that can't happen if you're not 100% sure. So it's very cost effective to find out where I am. All you have to do is hit up me on WhatsApp and we'll meet. Okay. And it's not going to be one of those crazy night outs. I don't do them, right? I'm too old for that shit. So you guys could just enjoy a cup of coffee with me as, you know, we go through a few things and you guys understand where I'm coming from and how best you guys could use my skill to eventually achieve your objectives. So yeah, let's do it, right? I'm looking forward to having a more face-to-face, but way more Zooms with everyone, right? Inside your little rooms, as well as big rooms of Zooms over the next 494 days, right? So please, right, don't be shy, hit me up. You know, I'm very easily accessible, and through that accessibility we're able to really just move super quick on what's going to basically be a guaranteed bet to bring back the bull market. Over to you, Tami, and welcome, Carl.
All right. Thank you, Sam. And you're right, guys. Sam is not for the wild parties. That's why I brought my sister from here so that I can have wild parties with her. You know, Sam is all about business. He takes you in the room, he maps everything out on the paper, lets you know what's on his mind so that you can know what's going on. So I'm all about that as well, but I'm in Dubai, I'm in the UAE, and I need some wild stuff going on. So Sam is not about the wild stuff, guys, all right? He'll give you some coffee and whiteboard stuff. So come on out here, come and see him. And, you know, just he welcomes you. He welcomes all of that to happen. So thank you, Sam, for that. And when the next person that comes out to visit you, I may be coming out again with them to do so. So we're going to bring Carl on, and we're going to also bring Lady Yvonne is also here in the house. This beautiful woman right here. I tell you, she has a great heart for the community as well. These are Aussies right here. Where Sam is actually from Australia, and these are his peeps. You know, these are his homies. These are his homies right here. And
G'day,
you know,
Tami.
and how are you, Carl? Hi, Yvonne.
Hi, Tami.
Okay,
You're
I've
amazing.
got one important thing for Sam.
Thank you.
One important message for Sam. I'm so disappointed now. You said you were coming home next month, and you promised a crazy pub crawl. Now you're telling us you don't do crazy anymore.
I said June, and I told you guys not to tell anyone, you know.
You told everyone yesterday.
Oh, did I? Okay. Oh, shit.
But we will have no social media like you asked.
Okay. Okay. Anyways, please carry on, Carl. Okay. Let's not talk about the worst kept secret in the world, please. Thank you.
Yes, exactly, Carl. Jeepers. Just before Carl shows his spreadsheet, I have put in the chat, and the chat just keeps rolling down, but I've put the Telegram group. It's called the VidilLOOK Beta Buyback Info Channel.
Ooh.
And we are going to give everybody updates. The chat is muted, but you can give thumbs up and stuff like that. And we'll be giving updates as things roll out. We are meeting once a day or twice a day, I mean, a lot, to make sure this rolls out as quickly as possible. So jump on that chat and you'll get all the information you need as we know.
Nice. So that, you know, I know you guys have
There we
you
go.
know,
Big T just popped it up again.
Okay.
Sorry, Tami.
That's okay. So, I just wanted to make sure that anybody that did not know, I wanted to let them know that Carl and Yvonne and their team has been tasked with, kind of putting together a system to be able to administer the buyback for everyone. They had been given that, so first of all, before we even go any further, I just want everybody to give them some thumbs up, give them something on your screen, some kind of reaction, something, because that's major. Okay, that's major for them to say yes to that. Okay, do you know how many people we're talking about here? We're talking about thousands and at least 95,000 people that we're talking about. We're talking about a lot of people that they have to really look after and make sure that everybody got what is just due and coming to them. And they had been tasked with that, and they said yes without hesitation, to do this. So I just want to applaud them, give them a big thumbs up for taking this task on, for the entire community to get this done. And I know that they are the best persons to do this, because Yvonne is very, very organized, and Carl, he's just meticulous in his way, because we all know him from Discord, how meticulous he is. It's like, Carl, all right already with the details, so we got the right people that's on board with us to make sure that this thing happens. And so for her and for them to create this chat, go on and join that chat. She says it's muted, so it's basically going to be a channel for you to get information. Okay, so information channel at this point, but at least you'll be able to be kept up to date on things. And if you need to say something, you'll have an opportunity to do that at the right time. But we have them here on the call right now. And as you go, this is very, very, very new. And I've already let everybody know from the very beginning, Yvonne and Carl, that it's not a bunch of detail that you have to give them at this point, because you're just kind of putting it all together. And as time goes on and the details come on, I meet here every Wednesday. I've been here on this call every Wednesday for 3 years, haven't missed a call. I missed one, but I was here with COVID. The call that I missed was just a month ago because there's some things that went on. I just couldn't get on. But anyway, I'm on this call every Wednesday, and I will continue to do that. And here is where I will bring Carl and Yvonne back to kind of give updates to the community overall when it's necessary. So right now, it's still the very, very infant stages, and they don't have a lot of information to give. But what Carl is going to do for us, he's going to share a spreadsheet to kind of show you why the decision was made that was made. All right, so Carl, if you can go ahead, and share your screen, and I think you should be able to do that, or however you want to intro yourself in and bring it into the floor is yours now.
Okay, I do first want to acknowledge, I think it was Rory, one of your collaborating experts. He has done these calculations too. So
yes, he has.
I'm not the first person to discover this information. It might be the first time Sam saw it, but there was a breakdown somewhere in the lines of communication. But this information is freely calculable. If you understand compound interest calculations, it's quite obvious what has caused this. Now, as for the project, I just give you an insight. There are complexities. People are saying, give us an update, give us an update, give us an update. We can't give updates because we've got to have some things set in place first. Sam has underwritten beta. It's nothing to do with VidilLOOK Live, okay? So all we can do is in relation to that. He can't change the database, right? So he's got to put some stuff in place in the StableDAO database because he has control of that. So we've got to wait for that to happen. We've got to understand exactly what is going to be paid back. Not paid back, bought back. This is a buyback. That gives legal issues that Sam has to solve, right? So we've got to get those in place. So the info channel is there now. It's live. We're posting updates of little bits of information, progress, all that sort of thing. So I was getting calls after midnight last night, my time. Now, I got up this morning, started scrolling through messages, saw Tami's request for us to be here, and I go, okay, yeah. And then I said, when? In 6 minutes. I haven't even done my makeup. Jeez.
That's what you
I'm
get
still
for
wearing
sleeping. when I-
yesterday's clothes because I haven't got a chance to have a shower or anything. I haven't had
That's what you get for
breakfast.
sleeping when I message you.
And Tami, that dancing at the start, you have no right to do that at 3 in the morning. Jeez. Anyway, let's have a look at this spreadsheet, this horror thing that's caused everyone's problems. Oh. Okay, I just got a message I haven't seen before. All right, okay. Compound interest. It is the interest you earn on interest. It's not flat interest, it's interest on interest. And over here, you can see a value of VDL. Now, every day it's been going up on these amounts. I haven't captured a couple of days lately. I projected forward at just 1%. 1.01 times 1.01 is compounding at just 1%. And you can see, I did this again yesterday. Let's just open up all of these lines. Right. It didn't work. All right. You can see that in about 77 days from when I started calculating, the value of VDL will hit $2. Right? 77 days from when I calculated $2. Then it's going to hit $3 about 50 days later. Then it's going to hit $4 20 or so days later, and just keep growing exponentially. Now, that's great for version 2, for live. But as I said, Sam has promised to underwrite beta, and that's all. That's all he's committed to. Now, when it's starting to get up into these sort of figures, which is getting towards the end of that 500 days of pledging, you can see the sort of bill he is going to be facing. Now, coincidentally, about the time that Sam saw this spreadsheet, he started getting numbers from the finance area. And he made a commitment to a certain level, and all within a couple of weeks, he's already facing a bill exceeding those levels. Now, this is just my spreadsheet, my details. I've got that much in the pledge. I've got a certain amount going in through add value into She'll Be Right. But once my particular account paid out, he was looking to a bill. If I choose to withdraw it, he's going to pay me $11 million. Now, that's an unrealistic and unbelievable figure, but it is possible. Okay, so Sam has had to make a very hard decision here. He cannot afford to pay every one of us multi-million-dollar payouts. This is what caused him to take the action he had to take, because there's just not enough money in the world. I saw in one of his posts, this payout at the end would exceed the GDP of some countries. All right. So we are working on solving this for him. It's just going to take a little bit of while to get the foundations in place. Bonnie, you want to say something, please? Because I'm starting to run out of words.
Yeah, sure. Look, it's not going to take too long. Sam is very, very keen to get this happening within, excuse me, a couple of weeks. You know, days, weeks. So nothing to panic about. Sorry. I see that a lot of people are joining the VidilLOOK Beta Buyback info channel, so that's wonderful. And it says in there, if you scroll back up, Sam's already in the last 15 days paid out $1 million. That's from his own pocket, everybody. I mean, wow, right? And he's using the 2% was management fees that he gets through We Are All Satoshi. And every day he has got, you know, some money that he can pay back with. So he's already spent $1 million. And if we kept going in 7 days, it would reach 2 million. In 14 days, 4 million, 21 days, $8 million, amounting to 256 million in 8 weeks. I mean, and 4 billion in 12 weeks. For goodness sakes, everybody needs to understand that this is just not viable. And thankfully, Sam and Carl saw this. Sam saw this and knew that he had to put a stop to this immediately so that, you know, we can move on with wonderful platforms such as VidilLOOK Live and We Are All Satoshi. So stay tuned on the platform. Sam is the most amazing person, I just want to say. We feel blessed that Sam has come into the fold with us, and we all very much relate to each other. It's funny how you relate to people from your own hometown, and we all really do. And we all love Sam. Sam is very transparent. Oh my God, so transparent. So you have to know that his heart is there for everyone from the $50 buyers right up to the experts. He wants everyone, you know, made whole again with their deposits and that sort of thing. So stay tuned. We will keep you updated. And yeah, let's talk about We Are All Satoshi now.
Not
All
quite
right.
yet.
Segue to We Are All Satoshi.
The two most common questions are, why are we being paid to bank accounts? And the other one is, why can't we transfer from beta to live? Remember, beta and live are separate to Sam. He's only looking after beta. Corporate is looking after live. So that relationship is not available. And for payments, Sam has to buy. He's not a refund. He can't refund. It's a buyback. It's a legal requirement that he has to do things in a legal way. Sam, for everyone that knows Sam in the background, for years, he argued the legalities and authenticity of Bitcoin to the Australian government and proved it and made it a legitimate asset. Sam is very much in favor of regulation. Remember, his quotes are often regulation, innovation, in that order. So he's got to do things just right, or he's a hypocrite. And he's not a hypocrite. He's doing it just right. Okay? The payback in one time, sort of installments. Buy your, as Yvonne said, your 50s, get the little people paid first. The most recent little people first, then move up the chain, then go back in time and move up that chain. We are going to do it properly because Sam wants it done properly. Okay, so there's no point asking now, what will we get? How will we get it? Go to that info channel and monitor it.
Yeah, exactly. And you know,
Tami,
and we
just feel so deja vu. I saw the start of this and go, oh, hyperbytes. Oh, no, it's not. It's a whole new area.
Yes, a whole new area. Go ahead, Yvonne.
Yeah, we all have to be willing to accept change very, very fast, don't we? You know, otherwise you fall behind and then you stay upset. So we learn, we understand, we go, okay, and then we sort of move on. We have to, otherwise you're just gonna be stuck in the past and be all upset and worked up about it, you know. So what I was gonna say was you know, like you were saying, Tami, Sam says that we're not perfect. We may change it a little bit, you know. We might give you some information, then it might change a couple of days later because we might see that it's a better way. So understand that change happens, and we're trying to keep you as informed so that you're not feeling left out and you're not adding in your own ideas and confusions. We're trying to keep the confusions away. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
There's a question there. People want to know, and I've been hitting this a lot as well. Should they continue to watch videos in beta?
Carl?
Again, this falls into the area of complexities. I'm petitioning Sam to have this as a timestamp, i.e. when he made the announcement, that's the time that people know what their situation is. So if you're watching your ads, then if your ad value expires, we have a little bit more complexity. So the current feeling at the moment is don't watch your ads in beta, certainly watch them in live, because that you can withdraw. I've asked Sam for some numbers so that I can say a little report. This is a health report of live. He's got information that says it is working well. So I want to put a report out that says this proves live is working well. That's one of the first messages that we're going to put out. We've got 3 plans almost today if we can get them out, otherwise tomorrow.
Nice. Very, 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 very nice. That was also one of the questions.
It's up to you if you watch the ads in beta, but definitely watch them in live.
Yeah.
Yes. So, okay, good. So, you know, that channel, make sure you get and you become a part of that group so that you can stay informed. And, you know, as things progress, they're going to have more and more information for you, and you're going to be able to, and that information is going to be good. The updates and the stability and feasibility of 2.0 is what people are concerned about now. It's like, okay, well, beta's, you know, going this way. What's, you know, can we really, you know, rely and trust that 2.0 is going to end up being what we like it to be, what we know it to be? Is it going to be sustainable? Is the same exact thing is going to happen? You know, did you check the numbers there? You know, what's happening with that? You know, so all that information is going to be brought to you along the way, so that you can understand exactly how that works and feel comfortable about that. But I also say that Conrad, who was the CEO of VidilLOOK, he has big plans for VidilLOOK, and other things is going to be added to the VidilLOOK ecosystem. So, you know, it's not going to just be VidilLOOK as you see it. So VidilLOOK does need to be sustainable. It needs to be solid so that things can be built on top of it. So it is looked at as going down for the long haul. It is looked to be here for the long haul. It's not going to just be here just temporarily. There are big plans for VidilLOOK. Okay, so please understand that if you don't understand that. I also want to add, just kind of back up a little bit and add that, you know, when the leadership team was meeting every day, every single day, sometimes twice a day, even throughout the weekend, you know, and I was talking about this on Cal's call last night, you know, I just want you to know that, you know, as we were making decisions, we were kind of making decisions in the dark as well, because we didn't have the data, you know. So we would make a decision to go this way, and then we would say, okay, well, that's not going to work. We're going to make decisions to go that way. Sam, does this work? Oh no, that may not work. Okay, Sam, does this work? Oh well, you know, let's just put the technology in there and see what happens. So a lot of that went on, you know, and it's an unfortunate thing that is how it had to happen. It couldn't happen any other way, because our focus was to get information out to the community as quickly as possible. We wanted to do a quick fix, Okay, Sam's like, something needs to be done right now. Let's get something to the community by Friday, which gave us a week. But then as that time went on, we would put things here, it didn't work, put things there, it didn't work. And we were doing it all without data. So it was really a hard task to really get it done and make it right and please the community at the same time. All that had to be done, which is a really hard mix. And so this is what ends up happening when we come up with something. Okay, we get it out there and we get the data and we're like, oh my goodness, this is not going to work. People are making money exponentially and Sam is coming out of his pocket exponentially. And in Carl's example, how much were you going to make at the end, Carl? $11 million in the end. And that was just him. Okay. And we all were going to want our 11 million. Okay. And there's no way that Sam was going to come out of his pocket, even be able to come out of his pocket with 11 million. So just think about if you had such a liability. Okay. Just think about that liability being upon you. If you had that liability and you saw that liability was going to cost you exponentially, okay, it's going to continue to go up and up and up and cost you more and more and more into the trillions of dollars, millions, billions, trillions of dollars, that liability, or you have a liability to say, okay, boom, this is my flat liability, one flat number. Which route would you take? Okay, we learned later on that the liability was going to grow exponentially, but the other option is, okay, well, we can't do that. We certainly are not going to go down that road. So what do we do next? Do we go back to the drawing board and take another month, 2 months, 3 months to kind of figure out, as we wait for data to come in to see what the best way to do this? Well, we don't have time for that either because we got other things to do. So what do? What does Sam decide? Okay, well, you know what? Let's just stop this train right now, have everybody get off the beta train, and we're going to make sure we give you your money back as you're getting off that beta train. And then that is the best way to handle that. And then you just go ahead on over there to the 2.0 train and you continue to ride that or airplane and fly that, whatever terminology you want to use. So that is basically what is happening. So those of you that have your hands up, I'm going to go ahead and put them down because we're not taking questions on this topic tonight. So you can just go ahead and lower your hand because I don't know what is going to come out of people's mouths tonight and I'm not up for it. Okay, I'm not even going to put myself in that situation. I'm not going to put Carl in that situation. I'm not going to put Yvonne in that situation. And I'm not going to put Sam in that situation either because we don't even need to go there. Okay, what we're saying to you, it is what it is. We know everybody has their own idea. They have their own methods in terms of how they want to do this. I got like 10 messages today, people with their ideas. Maybe we should consider doing this, do it this way, do it this way, do it that way. People got all their ideas, but it's not your money. Okay, show this to Sam. Tell him to do it this way. Oh, get this to Sam. He should do it that way. Well, you know what? We're not doing that tonight. The decision has been made. Beta is shut down, and we're going to go on. Yeah,
exactly. And we're getting those too, Tami. We're getting those messages sent to us as well. And we can't. That just throws more confusion. If we try to please everybody, it'll take forever. And we want to roll this out as quick as possible so that we can move on. So there's no need to personally message us. We've got this, okay? We have got this. The Aussie Task Force has got this. Sam is in full communication with us. So rest assured, you're going to be happy. And a lot of people have already said they're going to put it into We Are All Satoshi or into VidilLOOK Live, which is a great idea. But, maybe keep a little bit for yourself. I don't know. That's what I think. Always keep it for yourself, because then you feel better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
I've seen a couple of Tami. I've seen a couple of comments about live in there, and everyone seems to be forgetting that they have a live account or they haven't connected with their upline and they've got a live account. And that $50 in every single funded account from Beta replicated in live came out of Sam. Yeah. Okay. So he's put more into live than he had to. He's put a lot of soul into Beta. So yeah, he's got a lot riding on this emotionally. When he was talking to us, I felt that his voice was cracking every now and again. It was a tough decision for him, and we're just going to implement it. So kudos, Sam.
Oh, you're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
make me
It was a tough decision because I feel like I was betraying the company and the leader's trust by making this decision. But it had to be done because the numbers weren't right. And you know, if the numbers weren't right, then numbers don't lie. You know, we just have to hit the nail on the head, or else it will mean that I'm just exponentially shoveling money and, of course, exponentially pissing people off at the same time. So I really appreciate everybody's openness on being able to absorb the information that has been presented. And it will take time for you guys to digest, even though you're open to being here to absorb the information. But it's okay. I'm a very patient guy, and you know, I'm more than happy to, over the next couple of days, share my reasoning through some pretty little pictures why it just makes more sense to do it differently. And you know, I there's one thing in that is a common practice in corporate America. It's called a golden parachute. It's given to usually the CEO, so that if a company was to be taken over by another company and the CEO of the company that was taken over had to go, right? He needs a golden parachute, which means that he's lost his job. Not because he wasn't good at his job. It's just that the company got taken over and there can only be one CEO. So when you're forced to lose your job, what is usually the case? You get a redundancy payment, right? But you know what? In corporate America, they call it the golden parachute for the CEO or any, you know, upper management executive, right? What I want to do is let everyone who's part of VidilLOOK Beta, the 95,000 people who believed in the business model, to get a golden parachute. The person who puts in $50 still gets what an upper management level executive gets, because they get to be looked after so that they could go again. You know, not looked after on what they haven't earned and what they're in deficit of, but looked after in its entirety, in addition to what they were able to make through their hard work watching ads. You know, we're all here to make money, guys. And I just want to make sure that everyone in VidilLOOK Beta has made money. And it is easy to do so because I know exactly how to make money. Money's not hard for me to come by. You know, it's just I eat, sleep, drink, you know, and think about money all the time. Not because, you know, I care about it. It's just an easy way of measuring whether I'm winning or losing, right? So I'm here to win by making sure everybody else wins first, because that's what leadership is. Leaders bleed first and eat last. And you know what? Bleed a little, because I feel that there is just so much love and commitment and hearts that we need to grow bigger. Because when we have all got a bigger heart, then we're able to together move this towards a 1 billion person community in the next 3 years. There's no two ways about it. So this is my investment to, you know, have everybody have bigger hearts, and have everybody, when they have bigger hearts, have the ability to listen and see what we've actually created on the other side. which is Stable DAO, where it's a forever home for a forever family. And then we are all Satoshi, where we're just all going to get rich, right? That's it. That's it from me.
Absolutely. Comment, Cal.
Sam, you would have to take a big portion of that patience that you have, chop it up into little pieces, and distribute it into everyone's account. Because a lot of people, guys, we need to exercise patience in this process. But I just want to echo something that Tami said on our call last night. A decision must be made that would be in favor of the business as well. And I think a decision being made in favor of the business over a decision that is in favor of myself or the 671 people on this call. Because if the business cannot survive, then we would not even have an opportunity to discuss a buyback. So we have to bring ourselves to a place of understanding as well. Most of us have partnered with programs over the last couple of months and years, and we would have seen programs disappear and people just lost. There is no opportunity or offer that they have for, can I get this back? No, you log in and all you see is 404. And we're seeing that happening over and over and over again. We have someone in our midst who is not even responsible for what has happened and is willing to take on a responsibility that he really don't need to, but he chooses to. And he has a team who come time after time to guide us through a process. Tami, you have so much patience as well, because if I was the host of this call, I would have muted this chat so long, because people are only asking, how can I get this back? No, we cannot think like that, guys. Look at the bigger picture. We still have an opportunity that can change our lives. That is the bigger picture. Whether we just get back our initial, people like myself who have been building teams, and we don't need anything back. Take care of those who got nothing out of the system, and let's go forward, because 2.0 is suffering from beta. We need to get closure with this whole beta situation, and we can move on with 2.0 and WAS, because that is where our future is, guys. The next 495 days, Sam said, is going to be fantastic. It's going to be an awesome journey, but we have to move past what is taking place now. Let's do that with simplicity and get over this hurdle and continue. But guys, we have to be understanding and we have to be very patient. It's not a quick fix. So this is Kel saying much love. Let's do this and move forward, guys. Let's do this and move forward. Sam, there's a picture behind your head with a whole group. I particularly love that pic.
Yeah, there's also someone very important on, oh, wrong side, this side, right? There.
Lost you, Sam. Where are you?
There. Should I? Can you see?
Yeah.
In a blue dress, a pretty lady,
That's Tami in her pajamas, I think.
pretty lady.
I'm trying to do the love heart thing, but this thing's, oh, there we go. Yeah, I tried.
Yes.
Love that, love that. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah.
Tami,
Yes, Sarah.
I'm going to post my personal Telegram link in there. Everyone, there's a bunch of people here. Some of them were with me in what was known as the Bureau of Forefront for Hyphenation. Sam has set up something similar for VidilLOOK, and he's given it to me to look after. It's a technical, more technical than what the Bureau was.
Nice.
If you've got questions, I've seen so many questions flying through about live. If you've got questions about live, hit me up on those. Tami, can you, or Big T, somebody save this chat and send it to me, please?
I can send it to you.
at
I'll
this
send you-
address.
I'll send it to you,
If
Carl.
you've got, thank you, Dale. If you've got other questions, we've got a technical platform to look at issues. So you can hit me up on that Telegram address or post them in here and Tami will send it to me. I'll scroll through. I saw lots and lots of love hearts, but I did see some really important questions that should be addressed.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, fantastic. We're going to do that. And people are also asking me questions. They want to contact me. Co-host, please pop my Telegram in the chat. You need to contact me through Telegram first, and then we can communicate there. And if it warrants us getting on the phone, we can do so. All right, but please contact me through Telegram, and I always read my Telegram messages. Just be patient with me as I do that. But please contact me through there. Some people have some questions about WASP, some issues that they may be having with WASP. You know, just contact me through Telegram, and we're going to make sure that everything gets worked out. You know, I work very, very closely with Chavez, and we also make sure we care for people that have issues. But again, patience is needed because it's a lot of you and few of us. All right, so that's really all that's required on your part is to be patient. All right, and that's going to be going for Yvonne and Carl as well as we kind of work through all this. All right, so all right, go ahead.
Can I just, Tami, beautiful, can I just post, I'm going to post up the Whale Watchers Was Telegram page as well.
Oh, yes.
Because
Yes.
that's, yeah, Sam's in there, Chavez is in there. Sometimes we close the chat, we open the chat for questions, and that's going to report all the vault growing. Sam loves to report that daily. How the vault, the Bitcoin vault is growing. So I'll put that in the chat in a second, and you can all join that group by all means. That is the group to be in to get all the up-to-date information about where all Satoshi and get some questions answered.
Yes. Go there because we need to keep an eye on this on a daily basis. We only had a total of 500 days, and now we're down to 495. So, you know, this time is going to go by really, really quick. And there you can get updates on the progress all along the way. So that's a good group to be in. So go ahead, Yvonne, please feel free to go ahead and post that in there. All right, I think Chavez has done that already. Cool, awesome. All right.
Thanks,
So thank you, Yvonne, Carl, thank you for your help. Thank you, Cal, for your comments as well, and your input. And now we're going to go ahead and go to the next part of our session for tonight, and that is to kind of help people get understanding of the back office